We're seeing record numbers of people being laid off this year, and the numbers are actually appalling. It's going across all industries, but the most crazy thing is that Starbucks is laying people off. If that's not a barometer for a recession, I don't know what is. Let's get into these videos.
Everybody always want to talk about like working from home and being in the corporate world and working in corporate world until it's time for fucking layoffs. Like, oh my God, I'm so irritated. So I got laid off my job. And yeah. But like I'm interviewing. I just did an interview. And the lady was asking me questions and my mind just went fucking blank.
It's probably she's just stressing so much. It's like when you want something so bad, she wants another job really bad. Obviously, we all need income. She's just stressing out, and she's probably doing terribly in the interview because of all the stress. It's hard to get over, you know what I mean? Especially when it's fresh.
And so during the interview, I had kind of just like, I had like spaced the fuck out. And I was like, I'm so sorry. Like she was asking me questions. And I have experience in this, but it was like, girl, I don't fucking remember that. Y'all go train. Don't piss me off. Ugh. And so when I got off the interview, I knew I did so horrible. So I started laughing. And then my laugh turned into a fucking cry. Like, I'm so irritated. I fucking hate interviews, bro. Like, back to the fucking drawing board. Like,
I don't know about you guys. Have you ever been laid off? I actually never have. But I do know that a lot of people are stressed out by interviews because of just all this pressure, and they're not used to doing them, especially if you've held a job for a long time. So, I mean, I get it. At the same time, if you want to get a job and you want to get out of that rut, you got to be on your A game now more than ever because places are being ultra competitive for some reason, and it's so hard to find a job. Let's watch the next video. This keeps getting crazy.
These motherfuckers move quick in the tech world. Like, just got off a Zoom call not even 15 seconds ago. My computer restarts. Now it's locked. They're just so impersonable about the way they do this. Like,
especially in tech, man, there's a ton of layoffs, and ultimately these corporations do not care about you. Look at this. She worked from home, obviously, got laid off, and instantly locked out of everything.
There was a really good number of colleagues that I worked with on this team that I actually really enjoyed working with. And I would have loved to just send them a message and be like, hey guys, peace, good luck. Donezo. Send the Mac back. Put it in the mail today, bitch. That's what they said. Man, corporate is, in some ways it feels like this weird existential punishment. Like, I don't know what I did in a past life. I know I'm doing great things in this current life. Like, maybe in a past life before I was reincarnated into this one, maybe I did wrong. And it feels like they've chained me to this desk as punishment and retribution.
I mean, all I know is the best way to keep a job, it's not even about how good you are. You got to be liked. You got to get in tight with the people that make the decisions. But if you're in the corporate world, that's even tougher because you're just a cog in the system, right? Let's keep watching. The next ones are going to be crazy.
Hey guys, so it happened. I am officially unemployed. If you've been following along, you know I have been searching for an exit plan for my job. Bartending, fix and flipping. I have been trying to figure out a way to quit my job of 7.5 years, but I just didn't have the balls to leave, right? Well, they made the decision for me yesterday. They shut the department down. So I was laid off yesterday, and I feel relieved. I feel guilty about not being sad about it, you know? One of the reasons I feel relieved is the pay was going down. That's why I was looking for an exit plan. They kept changing our pay, and it started to feel like volunteer work. So I was going to be stressed about money regardless, but giving them 8 hours of my day, you know? So I'm glad it's over. I did give myself the day yesterday to be sad, right? Mourn it a little bit. But today I got up. I hiked Stone Mountain. I was not about to sit in bed, rot, and TikTok doom scroll, you know? But I got shit to do. I got dreams. I got aspirations. And I have time now. I have time. So send a prayer for your girl. I got shit coming. I might start a series.
I mean, I get it. The only way to get a pay raise when you're in the W-2 world is to quit and get another job. Honestly, it sounds like she took this as a benefit and as a blessing, and I bet you she's going to do well. All right, I like that. Let's see what the next one's talking about.
I just got laid.
At the end of this month, more than 40 workers here in Ithaca will be jobless. So please support us. as 8:32. We're walking out, and please join us as we do so.
Yeah, Starbucks, that's what I was talking about there. Starbucks is having layoffs, and you see these people already got the news. All right, this is literally today. They just got the news they're getting laid off. And Starbucks going downhill, that means people can't afford the luxury coffee prices anymore. It means the economy's going to shit, and it's going to keep going that way.
It is confirmed. My company just sent out an email that they are laying off a large group of people tomorrow morning. In case you're new here, I was laid off in March this year. It took me 6 months to find a new job. Got a new job 7 weeks ago, and now this new job has announced hundreds of layoffs. What? What am I supposed to do here?
You know, like part of it too is they're saying a lot of these layoffs are due to tech layoffs, or I'm sorry, AI layoffs, like the jobs are being replaced by artificial intelligence. There's some new statistics that came out that these major companies, yeah, they're laying off people due to AI, but they're also hiring a number of people from other countries to come work here. So it's not like outsourcing, it's called insourcing, and basically they're flying them here and giving them a work visa. And what they're doing is they're underpaying the workers that got laid, or rather they're firing the workers that got laid off, and then they're underpaying these other people that are replacing them. It's a vicious cycle.
I got laid off from my company on Tuesday.
So I was told that I'm getting laid off by the end of October, and we are almost ending September, so that date is approaching, and I'm not gonna lie, I am a bit nervous.
Hey, at least they gave her a heads up. That's like a 4-week notice. Typically, these companies give you a no notice and let you go right away. Blessing, right?
But my faith is completely in Jesus. Like, I know he's gonna take care of me and what I need for me and my daughter. So yeah, I just want to thank absolutely everyone that has sent me a positive message. Also the ones that have been sending me leads for jobs or job offers. Thank you so much, guys. So the career route that I'm leaning more towards is luxury car sales, and then number 2 is to get my real estate license. So for the meantime, I do want to get into car sales.
She wants to get into 2 difficult markets to get into right now. Real estate sales are dropping down significantly, and there's less people with enough money to afford anything nice like a luxury car.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. When one door closes, one is going to open that is so much better, and I am 100% sure of that. I have my whole faith in Jesus that he's
Way to stay positive. At least you're staying positive, right?
So I was just sitting here thinking about how I used to be really envious of people who grew up with like wealthy parents, like people who had a 2-parent household and their parent could like take care of them, right? Like really, really well, to the point where well into adulthood, their parent could still afford to like do stuff, like people who could take a sabbatical or get fired from work or be laid off and still like be able to pay their bills. Like their parents just will pay their bills the whole time, you know? Like their parent was rich enough to pay for their household and pay for their children's households if they ever needed it, for however long they needed it, because they were so well off, you know?
I mean, yeah. Oh gosh, I froze this on a bad spot. There you go. Sorry about that. Yeah, having the ability to take off work or having enough savings if you get laid off, obviously that's super nice to have, and most of us don't. That is not something to aspire to.
So I just got laid off from my finance job, and after 8 years of living in New York City, I am moving back in with my parents at 26 years old. And honestly, I have felt stuck ever since graduating college. But somehow I am feeling optimistic about this, and I am ready to challenge myself in a way that I never have. I'm a former Ivy League graduate. I played Division I football as a quarterback there, and I took the finance route just like everyone around me. and I have been fitting into this mold that is not me for nearly 5 years now. And I know the me of the last 4 years would take this horribly and see it as me being a failure, but I'm going to take a different approach.
Look at this. I love how all of these people, or at least most of them, are taking their layoff as a sign to change and do better and go after the things that they actually want. This kid here, he didn't like finance, obviously. He went into it because that's what everyone was doing. And look, he's 26 years old. Honestly, at 26, these days, you should still be living with your parents because rent's just too damn expensive. Even if you're making good money, why not save that money and do something else with it, like save up for a house or something nice?
I don't know how I'm supposed to pay the bills. Probably have to start selling crack or rapping about selling crack.
Selling crack, now that'll get you paid. I'm just joking. All right, look, if you made it this far in the video, shoot me a like, shoot me a subscribe. We'll get into it on the next one.